So when we talk about sleep, not everybody needs the same amount, do they?
No, different people need different amounts. Some people get by with about 5 hours of sleep. Others need 8 or 9 hours of sleep.
And some people, that even though they need that much, can't get it. And it has kind of health effects. They may either not getting enough sleep.
There's lots of bad health effects. It can raise blood pressure, lead to heart disease. It can impair your performance on your workplace. It can affect your driving abilities, lead to car accidents. It's just a lot of different problems that can come from sleep.
And not getting enough sleep can also aggravate different diseases or cause different problems.
It can lead to anxiety, depression, and other types of problems along those lines.
All right, so if you're gonna try to fix the sleep problems, are there easy fixes or complicated, or how do you know?
There's lots of different ways to approach the problem. Generally, I would recommend starting out with simple things, such as keeping regular sleep hours. Try to stay on the same schedule, even on the weekends. There are some little strategies that will help. You want to exercise regularly, but not right before you go to bed. You want to avoid caffeinated beverages after dinner time, because caffeine will start kicking in about 4 hours after you consume it, and that's a very bad time to be perked up just before you're going to bed. There's sleep diaries to keep track of what you're doing. One tip that I think is very helpful is a lot of people tend to worry about things before they go to bed. They're thinking about what they should have done today and what they should be doing tomorrow. And the best thing to do in that case is to get a piece of paper, write down the things that you're worried about, take the piece of paper, flip it upside down on your nightstand, and then forget about it till tomorrow morning.
Okay, what about doing screens, doing iPads, watching videos, watching television before I go to bed?
Particularly blue screens are very bad for sleep. They tend to be stimulating. You're better off reading a book or doing something that will attract your attention. That's very relaxing.
Now, there are also some disease processes that interfere with sleep. Do you need to treat those diseases, or how do you manage that?
Yeah, there's various degrees of sleep difficulties. One of the more severe causes is sleep apnea. That's a condition where people snore quite heavily, and then the tissue in the back of their throat blocks their airways when they're trying to sleep. And that can lead to poor sleep capacity. They could sleep for 12 hours and still wake up very tired, and they tend to fall asleep at the drop of a hat. They sit down for a minute and they start nodding off. That is something that should be evaluated by the doctor. Usually there's heavy snoring, and if you have a partner that observes your sleep, if your sleep pauses more than 20 seconds at a time, you probably ought to get evaluated for this.